Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. So happy new year. Woo woo, we're in 2023. So fingers crossed it's going to be very fortunate for us all guys, and a positive one. So I thought I'm going to kick off. So we went to the New Forest. Sadly I couldn't do no filming because we adopted Benjamin Bear, and at one point in our awning, because it's not a sealed bottom, he done the escape, the Great Escape, and then he thought it was highly hilarious to go into another field and walking over there calmly with a treat. Come on then, Benji, come on. And he's there prancing, going, oh, this is a game, whoop whoop. So I walked away. Dearie me. So yes, highly amusing. But yeah, so unfortunately I couldn't do any filming because somebody needed watching 24/7. And then the next day the temperatures really dropped to, I think it was -3, and for some reason our heater wasn't working properly. We as people, we can wrap up in blankets and quilts, but unfortunately the dogs, they were feeling it. And with Benjamin, he's long haired, and he felt it as well, so we knew that we couldn't stay there any longer, which was a shame because we wanted to take him on his first camping trip, on adventures, but we'll do it when it gets a little bit warmer, and we've got a new heater now. So yes, so I thought with the new year we're gonna do, I've taken some photos of where we went, so I'm going to use that as a bit of an inspiration outside bringing in, and I'm going to do using old to bring into new. So this tin I got from my daughter, and it's like a book, absolutely gorgeous. So it's a tin of biscuits, but when she seen it, she knew it was me through and through, because my favourite book is The Night Before Christmas. So yes, she got me this, and I absolutely love it. So I thought for the next few weeks we're gonna go what is in the box, or what is in the tin, and in that tin it's gonna be some basic scraps, and we're gonna use old and make something new. So for today's video I'm actually going to use an image of a toadstool in the New Forest, and we're going to create some card covers. So when you've got your journal cover, this is we're gonna create a card to sit in the center, but what I would like to do is be able to create a pocket on the front of the journal cover, so this slides in, and then you've got a journaling card, but it's a feature as well. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to attempt it, shall we? Shall we attempt it? So in the box, I've got some scraps, and I've even used some Christmas wrapping. So I thought I'd cut out some of these so we can use for the leaves, because obviously in woodlands there's a lot of holly. And then we're going to use some of this wrapping paper. I absolutely love this wrapping paper. It's got a stag on. We're not using that. We're going to use the underside, and we're going to scrunch it up and try and create a tree bark, some logs maybe. Maybe. And then obviously I've got some paper here, some scrap bits of paper as well. So I'm trying to go all neutral theme in the background, and then I've got some fabrics, scrap fabrics, to create a couple of toadstools to go on the front. So that's what we got. Oh, we've got some nice corner pieces, and then a crocodile clippy thingy-majiggy, whatever you want to call it, to go on there. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to create the layout of the card. There's a bit of glue on there. So we wanted, it's going to be like a giant tag, but it's going to have the multi-purpose use of being the feature piece of the front of a journal cover and as a tag as well. So let's get one's ruler and a, oh, I've gone all warm all of a sudden. A ruler and a pencil. So I'm going to do it to, should we say, about 12 centimeters wide? Sounds about right, wouldn't it? That size. And then we'll take it down a little bit, because obviously our journal covers are not that high. So we're going to go there, and then get one scissors. So I hope you all had a good Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a wonderful day and done something lovely. Because I know it's a bit difficult when you've got all your shops shut and you can't do the basic general food shop. But you went out for some nice walks, caught up with friends and family. Right, so I'm going to do it to 17 centimetres. Oh, here we go, up and down the stairs. My grandson's here as well, so he's downstairs watching a bit of TV. Yeah, so I hope the 25th of December was lovely for you guys. Right, okay, so we've got the basics, nice size, and it would sit on the front of a book, which I haven't got in front of me right at this moment. But say, oh, I could use this, couldn't I? So say this is your book, your journal, and you could have that sat right there, nice pocket going across it. You can like put some bits and pieces behind it, or a nice image behind it, so when you pull that out you've got another nice image. So we got the basis, so you're catching my drift, yeah? It feels weird because I haven't done any filming for ages. Right, okay, so we've got some bits and pieces to get on with. So what I want to do is I want to ink around the edge just to give it the dirty look. So let's go for that. And what colour's that one? Oh yeah, walnut. Let's go for walnut. Just going to go around. I don't know how this is going to turn out. If it turns out alright, I'll load it up. If it doesn't, I'll start again. Just going to go around. Remember, this centrepiece is not going to be seen, so we're not too worried about that. But I want to go around where we might see it. Okay. There we go. And then what I want to do is just going to run that along there. And it darkens the edge out. Sorry if the noise is annoying someone. Apologies now. There we go. So we've got the first basis to it. So you could do a little bit of stamping around, you know, to give it that little extra bit. Completely up to you. So I want to put that there. I'm going to stand you up here. It's all pretty. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the edges on and the top bit. And then we know what space we've got to work with afterwards. So I'm going to have that as the top. So that's central. Like so. Then obviously these would go in here. And will be crimped down. I don't know what I've done with half my stuff, so we'll just use this. And we know what we've got to work with. They will be glued down to make sure they are secure. So these I found on eBay. I'm not 100% sure if you get them on Amazon, but I'm sure you can. You can get most stuff on Amazon. Just going to push that edge in. There you go. So they were cheap and you get absolutely loads. So they make plenty of journal covers, because I usually not use them for corner for my journals. Ooh. There's that one. And then this one. Right, okay, so we've got that piece done. So the next thing is obviously we're going to need to create backing. So I want to do maybe like an oval shape. So if I get my pencil, actually let's get a better pencil. So if we create like an oval shape, that's where I'd like the toadstool to go, is in that. And then we work out of that. So the next step to do, which will be fabulous, is I'm going to use some of this. Now this paper has got acorns on, so what we're going to do is I'm going to see if we can see. I had an oval die cut, but you know what it's like. So if I'm going to draw it, so let's, I want to find the centerpiece. So we're going to have that as the center line. We're going to try and do this with the best intentions of creating a oval. So 15, half of 15 is 7.5. So we got our 7 there, there. And we just do a little bit like that. Like that. So then we've got we had it like that, didn't we? So let's see if we can create an oval and go around. So and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half. Cut it and then fold it in half where the lines are. And cut it around. Oh, this. So you could even do this with a circle. So just gonna trim down that. Keep that. And then we're gonna fold over. Where's that one? And that one. Just go down like so. Follow the line around. And it's not going to matter if you see that little black line there, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use some walnut stain to go around. I want to try and take that point off. Ta-da! And we have one circle. Oval circle. Oh god. So that will go on there like that. Now we're gonna go around. Actually, we'll do it like this first. just go around there. And if you want, you could go around the edge with the sewing machine, around this, so it looks like an extra bit of feature, like so. Right, okay, and then I'm just going to go, but if you haven't got a sewing machine, it doesn't matter. I have, so I will be on this one. Okay, so we're gonna put that down into there. So that needs to go over a bit more, so it's central, because that certainly wasn't in the centre then. Like so. Okay, so let's get a little bit of glue. Fingers crossed it works. If it doesn't, I'm going to cry. Okay. Go around the edge. I'm not too bothered going right around the edge because I'll be sewing around there and I don't want glue playing tricks with my needle. Okay, so we're gonna just go around there like so, because then what we can do is we can bring the toadstools off and the tree branch and so on. You know how it is, the creative inspiration. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around the sewing machine with that. I'll be back in a sec. Oh, she says. There we go. Okay, let me just straighten you up. There we go. A bit tipsy. Right, okay, so got that bit there. So I've just sewn around the edge. Just gone around the edge just to give it that extra bit of detail. Bit white cotton, but don't matter. I mean, you can put a bit of scrap paper over the top of that to write on, so like so. We'll do that now, shall we? Let's put that on, and then you've got a writing section on the back. So a great way to use all your scraps up. Go on there, a bit more. Like so. Like that. Perfect. Okay. Be straight, Claire, be straight. Right, okay, so there's that. So you've got your little writing area on the back, that there. Right, so the next we want to build it up so that it looks like the plants are coming out of the thing. So the next step is I'm going to create a couple of toadstools. I'm going to just go with any old colour because we have different colours. Oh, I want some of that for the background, that would be nice. Let's go along that. Oh yeah, I like. Claire's excited. So let's pull that, see if we can shred it up a bit. No, it doesn't want to. Like so. Okay, I'm going to have a bit of that on there. Like that. I think that can be taken off after. So let's put some of that on, because then that can represent the ground. Oh, there's two making a noise for. Oh, let's go over to there, like so. We liking. Take you off. Okay, right, actually put you in there. So that's that bit. Right, so then we want some stems. What have we got here that can represent a stem? So we've got some of these. even though stems are in cream. I don't know if I've got any. Oh. I've got a bit of this. That was not what was in the box. Excuse me. So I'll use a bit of this. Spread that up. I can make a couple of toadstools. So I want to take it down a bit more. Right. Okay. Perfect. I want a couple. So I want a couple of different lengths. Like that. Another one. Like so. I mean, you can do as many as you like on here, and it doesn't matter if it goes over the card. So we're going to put that one behind, I think. So that looks like it's coming different lengths. Want you out of there, like so. We got that bit right. So now we want to create some of the toadstool bits. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a circle out, and then we'll sew around the edge and scrunch it in, and it should theoretically look a bit like a toadstool, she said. Oh, giddy aunt. Benjamin Bear. There we go. Sorry, I've got to wait a minute. Okay, I think we're good. We're good to go. Right. So, little jar of hand cream. Ideal. Right, let's see if we can just get a little mark of roughly a circle. That didn't work well, Claire. Where's my fabric pen? Let's do this better. A couple. Maybe one more. That. Okay, let's cut these out. Hopefully this will cut this fabric all right. Oh yes, it does. Perfect. I'll just speed this little bit along. I'm just going to go around the edge, as you do. The needle's a bit thick for it. I might have to get a smaller. No, this will do. Lighting's poor, I can't see with a smaller eye. So, I'll tell you a little bit about Benjamin. So Benjamin is originally from Romania. Him and his sister Lucy was in a shelter. I think virtually they were found as puppies. There's not really much of a history, but they were in a shelter from a very tiny age. And then at 8 months old, they were going to be put to sleep. See, because there's a lot of dogs over there. So yes, they were going to be put to sleep. So they were brought over here to the UK to a rescue centre here. which they are absolutely lovely people. And all right, so I've only pulled it in a little bit because obviously we don't want it too tight, otherwise it makes it a bit smaller. Just going to knot it off. So yes, and when they got him and his sister, they were very, very shy, timid, wouldn't go near people. They were actually hiding in the corner of like their kennel. Actually, I'm going to need smaller ones, so I'm going to make some smaller ones there. So yes, they were hiding. His sister Lucy actually would lay underneath Benjamin and hide because of their nerves. And it took a very long time. Excuse me, you two. Daisy, that's you. Enough. So yeah, it took a very long time for them to get them to come out of their kennel. To go, you know, to even go for a walk in there. They've got a special field where they walk all the dogs. And when we met him, he was so nervous. He wouldn't come near us. And he actually, you know, the tubes of soft cheese, where he was that it's like heaven to him. So we managed to get him to have some of that out of the tube. That was the only time he came near us. And we said, well, could we bring Daisy to come and visit? Because it all went on Daisy. If they didn't get on, then it wouldn't have happened. She said, yeah, come next week if you want, because that was our original appointment. And then on the way home, we looked at each other, me and Phil, and we went, should we see if we can bring Daisy this afternoon? So that's what we did. We took Daisy that afternoon. They got on like a house on fire, running around together, you know, like they'd known each other for ages. And we looked at, so we said, she said, go home, think about it. You need to be absolutely sure, you know, sure that you want to do it. And we driving home, and just the fact of knowing his history, she had actually adopted Lucy, and we looked at him and went, we've got to do it, we've got to do it. So that's what we done. We adopted a doggy. Right, so I'm going to go for something bigger for those ones. And I'm just going to do like half moons on those. So yeah, that's how we came to adopt Benji. And within a day of knowing that he could chill out on the sofa next to Daisy, that he was going on walks 3 times a day, that he could come to bed with us. Oh, wow, it's like absolutely heaven. He's my shadow. I must admit, he is my shadow, which I don't mind. And when we come home, he is so overwhelmed to see us. Like I could have only just popped to the shop around the corner, which is literally a 1-minute walk from our house. And you think we'd been gone for a week. He's very spoiled. Mine so's Daisy. At Christmas they were very spoiled. Oh, I don't like that. Why don't I like that? Does that look like a toadstool? I don't know if I like that. Let's see. Yes, so very spoilt they are indeed. Mine, why wouldn't you? So let's do those ones as puffs, I think. So we're gonna go up. We're gonna have them as puffs. Those two on the edge. Oh, done that all then. Hopefully it'll look all right from the other side. Yeah, so that is the story of Benjamin Bear. And we absolutely love him to bits. And I think he knows that. And look forward to taking him on a proper camping trip. We've actually brought a brand new awning. So he doesn't feel the need to escape because it's sealed bottom. So yes. So fingers crossed he enjoys a proper good camping trip, because it will be back to the New Forest to make up. Okay, and we've got that one there. Okay, oh, that's all right, that's looking good. So I just need a couple of little bits of this to do on the front there, because I want them to be smaller. So we've got two in the front, and they are going to go there, like so, like that, like so. Okay, so that's it looking so far. Now we want to create some leaves and everything to go down the bottom like a woodland floor. So I've got some, where you be? Where you be? Oh, I did have a green one. I did have a green one. So I've got some of this. This is what was wrapped around a Christmas blanket. So we will see if we can create some leaves out of this. Just give some depth to the ground. So let's just go round. Like so. Oh. So just build it up. Okay, so I've got some leaves. Then you could, if you wanted, with a little Sharpie pen, just go along with that. And then I'm going to try and bring a bit of this in. Make sure it's not too big. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to shred some of this burlap. So we've got mind actually if we could do some bits like that coming off of there. Right, okay, we're doing it guys. Right, okay, so what I want to do is I'm just going to glue these bits down. I'm still not 100% sure about that one. Not 100% sure. Right, okay, let's get glue in. so. And then, sorry, I'm trying to get the glue off my hands. And then we're going to do a dollop of glue along these bits like that. Hopefully we can get them to stay. They will, pretty please. Stick, not to my hand. Okay, and then put some more here. You know what, I'm actually going to create a knot. Like so. Get some more going as well, because I like this. Okay, and just, it's anything with glue, it sticks onto your hands as well. Right, okay, so we want more of that, which would be perfect. Where are you? What did I do with you? Where did I put that then? Am I going completely insane? So put some more, put the rest of it back in there. Okay, where have you gone if I put you away? Help. Okay. Right, so we'll get some more strands going. We like this. Okay, do the same again, little knot. Like so. Have one bit there, I think. Yeah. Okay. And then we can find some other colour. Do some more layers of liking how that's going. So I want something for there. So let me just get rid of these. And I might just cut some like little leaves out of this. Should we see that? See how that goes. That looking? That's looking better. Right, so let's get a little bit of glue on them. Should be fun if I do a dollop. So if you want, if you haven't got fabric glue, you can always use your glue gun. Using like, you know, the 3-in-1 glues might take a little bit longer to dry, but doesn't matter. You can make yourself a cup of tea whilst that's drying. Okay, now I'm going to go in here with a bit dollop. She says you'll be calling up in a minute. Going, no, no, what's for dinner? Oh, oh, sticking to my hands. Sticking to my hands. Right, okay, last one. Just go down into there. So, I mean, you can get so creative using scraps of paper. I mean, you don't even have to use fabric. You can use paper, whatever you've got to your hand, like that. I'm going to have another big one. That was it. I'm going to have another one of these. Oh, I've got this colour here as well. That'd be nice. But I need to stay coordinated. Okay. I'm just going to... go around. Oh, no, I don't want it pointed. And then a bit like that. And glue this one down. This one can be glued all the way. There we go. I'm still filming Master Roo, alright?
Daisy's here too.
Oh, is she now? Right. There we go. So that's that bit so far. You stick down and do as you're told. So you can keep going and keep going. It's completely up to you. I am going to leave it there, I think. Oh no, I might see what little late tags we've got. Let's go into the box of tags. Let's see what we've got in here that can go in there. Found the thingamajiggies for that. Oh, where did I put them? Where did I put them? I put them in here, didn't I? Did I? Oh, sorry, I just knocked you. Apologies. Oh, I think I see it. I've seen it somewhere. Where did I see it? Right, I'm just going to put you on pause a minute. Right, back again. Here we go. I found it. So we could cut that down so that would fit there, obviously. So let's just do that a minute. And then that will be able to be put there, like so. That one's a bit twisted. It's not very good, is it? And then we're going to make 2 holes. Now this is going on a little bit longer than I anticipated, but it'll be all worth it in the end. So we've got... Now is that going to fit through the holes? I've got to get the smaller ones. Smaller ones. Okay. Perfect. So it's a couple of those thingies there. I'm going to put them there. Oh, she says. Like, oh, back. So, I'm going to make some holes in the thingy. So, take them out, Claire. Do it properly. Right, so I'm going to glue journal down. So I know that's in situ. I'm going to have it going across here, like that. Then just going to put that into place. So it's like this. Make sure it's straight. Okay. And then hopefully, actually, where's my fabric pen? Sorry, that was my tooth end. Apologies. Like that. And then I'm going to just put 2 holes in here. Like so. And like so. And fingers crossed it will do as it's told. So let's put you in first, and then you in that hole. Okay, right, flip over. I know that's gone onto there, but you could put a little bit of fabric over the top and do like a little fabric cluster. Let's just come out of there. Like that. Okay, so we have that there, and I'm just going to go around the edge with this. Just give it a bit of age. Sounds like it's been outside. I'm going to have that there, like so. Or actually, we're going to have it there so it's... Then what I want to do is put that there, and then get some more of these strands. 1, 2. So let's go like that. Right, I know what to do. Let's try and take as many of these off as possible. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Okay, so wanna... Does that look right? Doesn't look right, does it? Sorry guys, faffing now, ain't I? Just trying to get the ambience of the woodland life. Okay. Right, don't need those, so let's put those up there for now. Feels like it needs something there, doesn't it? feels like. Just feels like it. Right, okay, so that's what we've done so far. An idea on creating a tag for a journal cover. So let's get that little book out again, and then you'd have that on the front with your pocket. And I mean, you could even clip it to the side so it's clipped on, and then you've got your fabric or whatever your journal cover is made from. I mean, you can do a little bit of stenciling going around, completely up to you to take the colour away from the card. It's just an idea on something to do with bringing the outside in and using old to create new. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you to all the new subscribers. It truly means a lot. I hope I can give you some inspiration on creating your own masterpiece. Have a wonderful day. Happy crafting, everybody. Take care. Bye.